Hi, Nancy here. Welcome back to our heel flap, and now we're going to be ready to turn our heel. I have done 16 rows for the heel flap, or 8 slip stitches. We're going to look at these on the side here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can see them all on the side here. I'll show you on this side as well here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those have a purpose. We are going to be using those when we pick up our gusset, which is right here on the sock. The one, this is obviously smaller weight yarn. So now we've done this portion. Now we're going to do the little cup that our heel sits in, and that part is called turning the heel. So let's begin. This is probably going to be your first introduction to short rows. Our pattern is telling us to slip 1 and knit 9. So we're going to knit 9 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now the next thing it's telling us to do is to slip, slip, knit. Slip as to knit, slip as to knit. Put the left needle in front of the 2 slip stitches. Work them as 1. Knit 1 and turn right in the middle of the row. Okay? So our next one, we're going to slip 1 as if to purl, and then we're going to purl 5. 1, 2, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to purl 2 together, purl 1, and turn. Okay? Now the rest, all you need to do is watch for your gap. Okay? We're going to slip 1 as if to knit, and then we're going to knit down to this gap right here. I'm going to knit across, and that gap is very obvious, so you shouldn't have any trouble seeing it. It'll pop right out at you. Okay, so here we are. There's our gap. So we are going to close that by doing an SSK. Okay, close that gap right up there. Okay, then we're going to knit 1, and then we're going to turn. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the purl side. We're going to slip as if to purl. We're going to purl down to the gap, just like before. Okay. And again, just like on the knit side, it's going to pop right out at you. Okay, there we go. We're going to purl 2 together. You see that gap? We're going to close it with a purl 2 together. Then we're going to purl 1, and then we're going to turn. Okay, now we're going to slip as if to purl. Now we're going to knit again down to the gap. It's easiest to do this when nobody's bugging you. You want to be by yourself when you're doing your heel turning. Okay, see, there's your last gap. So we won't have opportunity to knit 1. It's just going to be slip, slip, knit. And then we're going to turn it. Okay, and we're going to do the same on this side. Okay, our slip, and we're going to purl down to the last gap. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. We're coming along. Okay, there you go. We're going to purl, same as the other side. There's not going to be room for a purl 1, so we're just going to purl those 2 together. Okay, so now we're going to look here. What do we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're supposed to end up with 10 stitches, which we did. Okay, now I want you to look at this. Do you see the cup in your heel? if you can see that. Turn it so you can. Now, we are going to knit these stitches back across this heel, because when you come back we are going to pick up our gusset stitches.